our backyard backed up to the river. And it was a little rent house. And we knew when we moved there that we were taking a chance living on the river, but at that time, our family was young. We loved the river. Our kids learned to swim in the river. We went to the river every day. We decided that would be a great place to raise the kids, and starting off anyway. We moved into that house in 1996. It was just a little cinder block rent house. So we were, just starting out. We had two little kids, one 5 and one 2, but we had an idyllic life on the river, and we had jobs. We had everything that we needed, good friends, family, and we loved living on the river. Yeah, I think the damage is probably more extensive this time, but it was a different flood in '98. We received, I remember it really well, it was our daughter's 5th birthday. We had the piñata and the cake, and it just kept raining and raining and raining. But then the sun came out, and the San Marcos River had not reached our backyard, and I took the kids down to the dam and with all our neighbors, and we noticed that the San Marcos River was backing up. And so what happened is where the Blanco hits the San Marcos, the inundation of water was just too much for it to go downstream, and so the San Marcos River actually started backing up. So this flood, the San Marcos River didn't really flood, it was the Blanco, but in '98, when the San Marcos River started backing up, we noted, our neighbors were all down there at the falls, and saw that the river seemed to be getting closer and wider, and dumpsters started floating by. And then we knew, so we all left and went back to our homes to try to leave. You do the craziest things. So I went through the house, I put our TV on the mattress. Then the water started coming in the backyard, and it got up. We had kind of a split level house, and it started coming in the door. So I went and got towels, rolled them up, stuffed them under the door, like that was going to stop the San Marcos River from coming into my house. You just do crazy things. But while we were leaving, we were heading up Riverside, and the traffic was backed up. We were trying to get across the Hopkins Street Bridge. So this was October 19th was Carly's birthday, so it was right around then. I can't remember the exact date right now, but so I went behind on Holy Street behind the church, and when I got to Hopkins, my car started stalling, and I had the kids in the back seat, and the car kept stalling, and people were honking at me, and so finally I just pulled over, and my husband pulled over, and we threw the kids in the truck. So I drove the truck, and his friend was kind of helping with the kids, and this is the really bizarre part. It was around Halloween. So right there they were having a big pumpkin sale. It was a fundraiser for the Heritage Association. So we were among the last to make it across the bridge to courthouse side of town. And my husband's friend and my husband kind of pushed our truck, and it was high enough so it wasn't stalling, across the bridge, but they had to dodge these pumpkins that were floating around in the water. It's all very surreal now, but so pumpkins were smashing into the truck, smashing into them, and they pushed the truck, and we got across to the other side of the river. The rescue part, the evacuation, was very, very scary. I didn't know if we were going to make it across the river. We were talking as it was happening, okay, if the truck stalls and we can't get across, I'll take Carly, you take Sarah. We'll just try to make it across and meet up on the other side of the river. So, we were in fight or flee mode, and we were fighting and fleeing. Mm-hmm. And then, you grab crazy things. I grabbed my camera bag, because that was like the most valuable thing I had. I had a Nikon and all the lenses and everything. I grabbed my camera bag, my glasses, and Carly's 5th birthday cake. Go figure. And I don't want to make little of the devastation and all the losses that people have are experiencing right now. But I think that the flood of '98 really helped us as a family and me as an individual to really understand what's important in life and where my focus and how I need to be grounded. And materialistically, I drive an old car. I'm not fashionable. I just am more aligned with my family, my friends, my community. And I think, so now I look fondly back on the flood of '98 because I am not a pack rat anymore. I don't make attachments with material objects. So really it was, a turning point in my family's life, and we were all safe, and we had tons of support from our friends, family, complete strangers. And we made it through it, and it made us stronger as a family and a community, I believe.